Sir, what are the desirable qualifications for a young man who wishes to become a politician?
The ability to foretell what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. And to have the ability to explain afterwards why it didn't happen.
Mr. Churchill, what is it like to know that the hall will be packed to overflowing every time you make a political speech?
I always remember that if I was being hanged, the crowd would be twice as big. Hanging, if properly conducted, is, I believe, an absolutely painless death. Well, it may come to that.
Winston, I care neither for your politics nor your face.
Do not distress yourself, my dear. You are not likely to come into contact with either.
If you were my husband, I'd poison your coffee.
If you were my wife, I'd drink it.
Winston, you are drunk.
And you, my dear, are ugly. But tomorrow, I'll be sober.
Well, I'll have to admit that the producers of this particular extravaganza have been very nice indeed in the matter of leaving me to get on with it, but there is one request I do keep getting from them. Since you're shooting part of it in England, they keep saying, let's have a segment in your show about the famous swinging London. No use telling them that I'm a quiet country boy who hasn't seen a bright light worth mentioning in years. They cling to the flattering conviction that I'm some class's swinger, and their hearts are set on some sort of documented report from an expert, me, on the swinging city. Okay, they're gonna get it. But how? Where? If it comes to that, who? Swinging London. Well, I did finally manage to reach one old chum who ought to qualify, Peter O'Toole. London, he told me, doesn't swing, it dangles. But that, of course, is the opinion of an Irishman. So what I've had to do is to farm out this particular assignment.
Thank you. Welcome to Swinging London. I say, this thing is on, isn't it? London, the one place where you can really be sure of a fabulous toe-tapping, foot-stomping, finger-popping, funky-button, razzle-dazzle, go-go-go man, rock-a-boogie, oop-de-doop evening with your friends.
Violets?
Are you digging me, eh, cats? Wow.
Please buy my violets.
The one-man band is coming. Dig my squeak box oven. That's me. Drum, drum, drum. And here comes the one-man band. The one-man band is coming. Take that music coming. That's me. Drum, drum, drum. And here comes
the one-man band.
We continue our swinging tour with a visit to Carnaby Street, the mecca of the hep cats, as I like to call it. And here it is, Carnaby Street. This is not, in fact, Carnaby Street. This is somewhere else. Perhaps these cheerful types can help us. And this will give you a chance to see some of our famous irrepressible Cockney humor. I say, you chappies, which way's Carnaby Street?
You clear off, mate. You leave us alone. Don't you come down here punching
Go on, fizz off you and your fizzing truck and your blooming camera and you blooming poncy geek. Get off out of it.
They say they don't know.
Go on, buzz off, fizzing Carnaby
As they
Street.
cover up their ears, father hides beneath the bedclothes, and a funny little squeaker.
Well, this isn't actually our Carnaby Street, but I'm sure that... Ooh.
Now go away.
Now then, still no sign of Carnaby Street, I'm afraid. I say, you don't suppose they've moved it, do? Oh, perhaps these chappies can help us. Excuse me, hello, you groovers, but where does it swing round here?
Hey?
Where does it actually swing round here?
I know what you mean, swing.
I say, this could be of interest to American viewers, this rather colourful sight, you know. What exactly are you all doing?
Ah, the old fertility
dance. Isn't that fascinating? They're doing their old fertility dance. And do all actually live round here?
Oh, yes, we live up there. We live up there, sir.
Good grief. Back now among the bright lights of swinging London, the new playground of the international jet set.
Please buy my violets.
London. Wow. London, it's certainly changed in the last couple of years.
Violet. Please buy my violets.
No, thank you.
Dirty postcards? Please buy my dirty postcards. Nice, filthy postcards.
What? Not just at the moment. Thank you very much. And now we're in the heart of London's clubland. Why don't we take a look in at one of these famous clubs? Take it away, baby.
You wanna see pretty lady do slip, please?
Clubs, London clubs. I've never even been in one of these terrifyingly exclusive establishments, but everyone knows that in all the world, the most exclusive, the grandest, the mustiest and dustiest are right here in the throbbing heart of Britain's swinging capital. A club is the sanctuary of the English gentleman, the place where he goes to get away from his wife. In fact, there's not a wife on this whole sceptred isle who can get a foot through one of those massive doors, much less an American. And what's even worse, an actor. What to do? I got a memo from the producer who thinks it might be a good idea for the show to give you a glimpse of the inside of one of these establishments. Now, how could I ever get into a place like this?
In England's green and pleasant land, few stately homes have entered the hectic hurly-burly of showbiz more recently than Plumfield Manor.
In opening your beautiful home to the public, Lord Plumfield, just what are your aims?
To give the tourist jolly good value for his money.
Do you feel you're keeping up with your competitors in the other stately homes?
Some of them, all you get is a guided tour of the kitchen garden and a quick look at the family thumbscrew. Show we put on here is best the county.
Hello.
This is my son, Alger.
Ah. How do you do?
Hello. Gosh. I say, golly.
Jolly good, Alger. Jolly good.
Thank you, Peter. Another.
And, there's my wife, Countess.
She's a great favorite with the tourists. She's a very fine dramatic recitation.
Ah, Lady Plumfield.
And if pushed, she'll take off her cardigan. There's the butler, Blemish.
Oh?
He does animal impressions. Do some of your animal impressions, Blemish. He says he doesn't want to. Pity. Temperamental old devil. I'd give him the sack, but we need the eggs.
You seem to be giving the tourists wonderful entertainment. It just seems a pity you're stuck out here in the country.
Oh, we're hoping to bring the show into town, just as soon as we can sell the house.
But then you'll have nowhere to live.
Huh, we don't live in the house. We live here. Would you care for a cup of tea?
You know, there's an old Irish proverb, and I'm not making this up, it's real. Beware of three things, it goes. Beware of three things: the wicked west wind, the potato blight, and the smile of an Englishman. Well, I'd like to amend that to the smile of an English tailor.
Do you mind standing naturally, sir?
I am standing naturally.
No. Are you really? Good gracious. Are we ready, Mr. Johnson?
Quite ready, Mr. Mapleton. 18.
18.
16.
16.
11 and a half.
11 and a half.
7 and 3/4.
7 3/4. What is it? Oh. No. God bless my soul.
That's a good one, eh?
Make a note, Mr. Johnson. Right shoulder, 3 inches dropped.
My right shoulder?
Well, I can assure you, sir, no one else's.
3 inches?
Make that 3 1/2, Mr. Johnson.
14.
14.
And incredible though it may seem.
Incredible though it may seem.
53.
53. 3 buttons, 1 to fasten, if possible, 1 breast pocket and 2 sides.
Now, I always like to have a pocket where
I should advise you to leave the pocket situation to us, sir.
If you don't mind.
Certainly, sir.
18.
18.
9 1/2.
9 1/2.
3.
3. Good Lord.
59.
59? I notice we do not wear suspenders, sir. No doubt on account of our veins. Well, today is the 23rd of April. Shall we say the first fitting around about the 9th of December?
The 9th of December? Well,
This, I take it, sir, is a wallet.
A wallet?
This, sticking out at the back.
No, that's me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'd never have mentioned it if I'd known. How very unfortunate for you.
Rest assured, sir, we shall do everything we can in the most difficult circumstances imaginable. I suppose you'll be requiring this.
Off the peg, I take it.
And the most peculiarly shaped pegs, if I may say so.
Good morning,
sir.